back up. Look forward. On your side of the ramp. Thank you. No, don't look that way. Does anybody have any questions about what we've done so far? Y'all were here early this morning, but you're still quiet. You don't want them looking over on that side of the trailer, because if they do, they'll drag you off in that direction. Now, one of the things I didn't bring up, some of you would wonder, why does he have a bridle on instead of a halter? And I'm sure that every one of you with a trailer loading problem seen somebody use a halter with a chain. I'm sure you've seen somebody use the rope halters. I'm sure that you've seen somebody use just about anything to get one onto the trailer. The reason that I use a bridle is I can have my hand right here beside their face and really make them look to the front of the trailer. I can guide them much easier because I have more control there. Another reason that I have a bridle on the horse is if he goes to drag me off, it gives me leverage without pain. If you have a chain and you add pressure to it, that's going to add pain. Then is the horse thinking of the trailer loading and thinking it's safe, or is he thinking if he doesn't do it, it's going to hurt? Well, we don't want him to think of pain. We don't want him to think that we're making him get into this trailer. What I want this pony to do is say that I'm sick of practicing this leading lesson. Would you get out of the way and let me go in? That's what I would like for him to do. I'm not after telling this pony to get into the trailer. It shouldn't really be any work. Have y'all seen me work very hard yet? I haven't, have I? Well, from start to finish, I've already worked as hard as I'm going to work. I came out here. See, that's as hard as I'm going to make this. I don't know how much more time we got, but you'll see where this pony will literally just walk in and be totally relaxed. A lot of them will get themselves worked up because people try to go too fast. They're soaking wet and sweaty and everything else, and they don't need to be. Now, in here today, as warm as it is in here, they might get a little sweaty, but if we keep them relaxed, they'll probably be just fine. Now, there I didn't have to touch the horse. There I didn't have to touch the horse. But when I don't have to touch, then I'll ask for more. Then back up. That's the first time the horse put a foot over the line into the trailer. So rather than ask for more, since that was the furthest I'd gotten, I'll back up. Because I'm not working on just teaching this horse to load. At this point, I'm teaching it to unload at the same time.
Like this stop.
Forward. Forward. If you can fall and you can step. I don't think I had worked very hard on that. Back. Hey.
Tara, she's hiding.
Mom said you didn't like it in here. Get out. Come on. No, don't turn around. Thank you. It wasn't so bad, was it? If that's what you think, you were outside.
giving him the shoulder again.
She likes to get into your space a lot.
Now right there, she watched his front feet.
One of her big things.
He's sitting there, he came forward, but he crossed his front feet and this, that, and the other. That told me he still wasn't crazy about this whole idea. Now he's on my side of the line, so I'm going to drive until he gets on his side. But I'm not going to see if I can put this horse back in. My goal is not to get this horse in the trailer. My goal is to say go forward, and this horse walk forward. If he ends up in the trailer, he ends up in there, but that was not my goal. My goal was to get a step forward. If we're thinking of trying to load this horse, we're going to go too fast. If we think of this is nothing but a leading lesson, go forward when I ask, go back when I ask, then we will not get in trouble. Then we will not get in a hurry.